Good afternoon, everyone. I want to thank you all for being here in the Zoom room today, because I know that the fact that you're here means you could have been in 10 other places right now, but you did show up, and we are thankful to have you here with us. I want to begin with this question that our fellows often ask us, especially in the early days of our engagement, in the early days of the fellowship. The question is, why energy? Why not just sustainability? Why not just climate? Why not just the environment? Because energy sounds dry, right? Like it sounds like something you talk about if you work at a utility company, or if you are that friend who always look at the electricity bills. And if you're that friend, we thank you. But the truth is, energy is not dry. It's very much personal. Energy already affects our lives. It's, I'm surrounded by it right now. Like I have my light here, I have my AC here. Energy is a difference between whether or not you keep the AC on all night so that you can sleep comfortably, or you turn it off to save the cost. Energy is whether or not you are nieces and nephews. In my case, you might have children. I have my nieces and nephews that I very much love. It's the difference between whether or not they have their lights on to do their homework at night. It's your neighbor's motorcycle's engine getting ruined by the flood. It's your entire community being affected by the flood and how fast it can come back to quote unquote the normal life, or whether that a flood just keeps happening again and again, and it becomes your cycle of loss and recovery. Energy is all of that, yet what we see happening is that the discussion on energy is limited into only a few circles, among experts, among policy leaders, among people with charts and data. So when people ask me or tell me that they don't understand the energy transition, I want to say to them that you don't need to understand the technical terms, because you already understand the reality of it. You already affected by it. For example, this morning, the first thing I thought of when I opened my eyes was whether or not I need to close the windows because of the air pollution in Bangkok right now. It's already in your life. You already know it. And that is why we need conversations. That's why we need better conversations on the energy transition. That's where all the online influencers come in and see how energy is in their community, and then they can translate it into their community members, whether that means people who follow them on Instagram, people who interact with them through the comment section on their TikTok videos, or they are making this UGC content to interact with the influencers' original content. This is how conversations can happen online. This is how we can normalize the discussion on the energy transition. It does not have to be the numbers that determine by what year what happens, but it can just mean what kind of food that will show up on your plate later tonight. It can be the fact that you feel entitled to the air that you breathe in, or the scent, the smells that comes inside your house. It's all of that. So the collaboration between KOLs, key opinion leaders, these community leaders, content creators. The collaboration between KOLs and civil society organizations are no longer just a nice to have. The collaboration is no longer just a PR add-on. The collaboration between key opinion leaders and civil society organization is the most strategic thing we can do right now in this region to make sure that the energy transition is done in a just and fair manner, that nobody gets left behind, because the future is collaborative and the conversation belongs to all of us here today. Enjoy the panel discussion later. Ask away all your burning questions, and we are very excited for you to use our playbook that we have been working on. It contains on our know-hows in the past 2 to 3 years, and do let us know what you think and what you want to see more of, what you want to add, what you want to edit. It's an open source, free for everyone, so use it away, share it, enjoy it, and let's talk about it.